I'm Colonel Steve Rust, retired. I'm the General Manager at MISTRAL, Inc., and I'm going to talk to you today about innovations in mortar systems. We currently, as you see here on the cover page, is the Striker vehicle. It has the RMS 6 Lima, the recoil mortar system that is on board. Interesting thing about the system is it does enable a vehicle to fire 360 because of the reduced impact of recoil on the vehicle itself. Next chart, please. Here's a roadmap, just a quick look at what it is and what we've done. As we talked about the 6 Lima on the Striker vehicle, over 370 or so systems are currently fielded. Lots of experience there. We've taken the standard RMS and we've added electric drive to it. We'll talk about it on one of the follow-on slides. We're calling it the Advanced Recoil Mortar System, or the ARMS. In fact, at a previous AUSA, we had a system in our booth, and we had a DoD element come up to us and said, "Can you dismount that and fire it from the ground?" The answer was yes. We were able to take the system off the back of the vehicle, ground mount it, and were very successful. We fielded initial 9 systems into theater, into Afghanistan, supporting FOBs, and then we have been able to then even upgrade it even further. The original 9 had the Elbit fire control system on it. We replaced that with the M95 computer and provided a U.S. fire control, and with the upgrade we called the new system the Advanced Mortar Precision System, and fielded 20 of those systems also to theater. We worked with another DoD agency to look at mounting it on a lighter vehicle. They said, can you put that on the back of a Toyota Hilux? We said, interesting. We were able to mount 2 of the systems onto 2 Toyota Hilux vehicles, and those systems are currently with a special operations unit. Some of the potential other areas for improvement with regard to mortars are on some of the follow-on vehicles, replacement of the mortar on the AMPV, potentially on the Marine LAV, and in particular, and we'll talk a little bit more about this for soft use on light tactical vehicles. Next chart, please. So why am I excited about mortars? I'm a tanker. Why am I excited about mortars? I'll tell you why. Because the mortar we're talking about is a combat-proven system. The RMS 6 Lima has been fired in combat, as the ARMS has, that we talked about with regard to utilization as an AMPS. The basic framework for the mortar came from the Israeli system called the Kashet. The Kashet is currently in operation with the Israeli Defense Force. During the last incursion into Gaza, over 30,000 rounds of ammunition were fired from the system. It really became the brigade commander's weapons of choice because of the reduction in collateral damage and because of the accuracy and speed of the system. Next chart, please. So what is this beast called the ARMS? Well, it's taking the fully fielded and operational RMS 6 Lima, and it's attaching an electric drive system to the mortar itself. What it does is it makes it very fast. It provides a 50% decrease a 50% increase in speed. It is also highly accurate. After every round, the system actually corrects itself. So as you fire it, if it comes off of the target, it actually will correct itself. Minimal training is required. It's a very easy system to operate. The special operating forces units that we talked to really wanted us to be able to fire in an emergency situation down to one person. So actually one person can type in the coordinate of the target. It auto-lays itself for a deflection and elevation, and then he can start dropping rounds shortly thereafter. It has the ability of firing some of the advanced missions. The Mercy mission that you may have heard about, the multiple round simultaneous impact, the system allows you to do that and to engage multiple targets. It's a very quick, fast system. Next chart. As discussed, here's the amps. Has some great combat results. If you'd like to hear more about that, I can contact you and put you into contact with the government agency that can talk to you specifically about how well it worked in theater. After 3 years of being in theater, it performed in countless operations, and it really was a very successful system. Next chart. Here's a picture of the close-up of the mobile system that we talked about. This is the same mortar. What they basically, all they had to do was replace the mortar in the breech, the tube in the breech. It takes just a short amount of time to do this. So it's a very easy transition to the lighter system. And these are soft forces that are actually test firing the system. Interesting, as you see this system, it's firing off the side. It provides 360 capability firing. Next chart. Here's why I like it. The system comes with a canvas cover that you put the mortar into travel lock. You place the canvas cover, and it looks like any other jingle truck rolling down the road. Within a minute's time of receiving a fire mission, you're able to take the canvas down. You punch a button which takes the system out of travel lock, and you're able to start firing within about a minute after receiving that initial call. So it's very, very quick and provides a great capability for the SOF. Next chart. Here's another concept that is currently looking at the ARMS. This time it's the 120 millimeter. This one is mounted on the back of a Humvee. It has 4 recuperators. This is a concept vehicle. It's being looked at and reduced down to a single recuperator, but wanted to showcase this vehicle about what its current capabilities are. Next chart. Because of the reduction in the recoil onto the vehicle, no spades are required, no outriggers are required. The system stops, it lays itself, and it fires. It's very, very quick and very fast. Provides that capability. It has, in fact, been fired off of the Humvee, and really does provide both soft forces and light forces the capability of having a very quick mortar system. You don't have to stop. You don't have to put it into place. You stop and you fire, and you're able to move. So shoot and scoot is a huge benefit of the system. Next chart, please. We were asked for some comparative data of the 120 versus the 81 on a tactical wheeled vehicle. As you see here, the max ranges are listed there, 7,000 for a 120 using the M933 ammunition, and 6,400 meters using the M64 ammunition. Very high rate of fire. And you can see the curb weight of the vehicles, and then the weight of the system. So the system is very light, and we are in fact looking and talking to OEMs on putting this on some of the very light systems that are being produced. Next chart, please. In summary, we're really changing the way we're looking at mortars, putting them on smaller, lighter vehicles, providing FOBs with a very capable system to fire 360, very accurate with standard ammunition. Does it fire the other? Yes, it can, but it can, in fact, fire very accurately the standard ammunition. We want to do all we can to support the warfighter, providing him a a greater capability with this weapon system. If you'd like to talk more, I'm located in booth, next chart please, 2161, and I'd be more than happy to go into more detail about the system, its performance, and current capabilities. Any questions? No questions? Thank you.
Hey, wait, I'm sorry, I have a question. So so one of the things when we talk about innovation and great ideas, especially the maturity of your technology, and even the past presentation from 5D, where are we on the requirements process? So what we're demonstrating is, hey, there is this precision fires capability, but somebody has to ask for it, otherwise no one's going to change the way we currently do mortars.
Absolutely. We're currently working with 2 Army units that are interested that contain Stryker BCTs to provide them really a greater capability for their Stryker vehicles.
How about the folks at Fort Sill, or in this case, I guess it's still the Maneuver Center of Excellence?
We talk very often to the guys in the lethality branch within Maneuver Center of Excellence, talking to them about the light systems. They are very interested in seeing this mortar put on some of the light vehicles that are being looked at, the ultralight combat and other types of these smaller systems.
And then the idea would be it would be manufactured in the U.S.? Or?
Absolutely,
yes.
yeah.
Okay. All right. Any other questions? Thank you,
Thanks.
sir.